Recent reporting from Politico tells us that both House Speaker Nancy Pelosi and Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer have been telling Democrats and other advocacy groups behind closed doors to please be nice to Joe Manchin. Now, Schumer specifically mentioned Manchin, as Politico reports, when he was meeting with these advocacy groups saying, hey, lay off Joe Manchin. We may need him in the future. Pelosi, on the other hand, last Monday met behind closed doors with Democratic members of the House and said, we need to go easy on our fellow Democrats. She didn't call Manchin out by name, but we all know exactly what they're talking about here. They want us all, whether you're in Congress, whether you're with an advocacy group, or whether you're doing this, they want us to be nice to Joe Manchin, even though Joe Manchin, the one man from West Virginia, is single-handedly holding up most of the Democratic Party's agenda, and thereby holding up relief for millions and millions of Americans. I understand Schumer and Pelosi to a degree. They have to play politics, right? You got to keep your house in order. But why in the hell are you calling out these other people, telling them to be nice to Manchin, instead of calling out Manchin and saying, what the hell are you doing? We can't have infrastructure because you don't want to raise taxes on corporations? Bullcrap. Oh, we can't have a $15 minimum wage because you and Kirsten Sinema think it's a bad idea, even though businesses agree that it's going to increase their business? Bullcrap. I am begging everyone to disregard the advice of Schumer and Pelosi. And honestly, that's probably an evergreen statement that you could apply to so many aspects of American politics today. But if somebody ever says, be nice to Joe Manchin, go easy on Joe Manchin, yeah, they're probably not the kind of person you need to be listening to. And trust me, I am friends with some of, what would be considered the most centrist Democrats you could imagine. And they're actually, they work in politics. But we have had discussions where even they have said, God bless it, Joe Manchin is a curse on the Democratic Party. Everyone agrees. Outside of that little Washington bubble, everybody understands that Joe Manchin is a horrendous face for the Democratic Party to now have. And they do. He's the face of the party. As I mentioned, there's one guy from one state representing half of their U.S. senators, a state that, by the way, has a smaller population than I think the entire city of Los Angeles or the city of New York. He's upholding the entire agenda. Either that or they're doing a dang good job of making him the scapegoat for it, but we've seen what Manchin has done. Manchin is a curse upon the Democratic Party. Don't ever feel the need to be nice to him just because someone tells you that. Because that's not what this is, okay? We don't get to play the political game that Pelosi and Schumer and McConnell and everybody else gets to play. We're at their mercy. We are dependent upon the policies that they produce. And when they fail to produce, we're the ones that suffer, not them. So don't you dare tell anybody to be nice to Joe Manchin because it serves your political agenda, even when it clearly doesn't. Joe Manchin doesn't deserve it. Joe Manchin deserves all the scorn, ridicule, mockery, and criticism that we can lob at him. And don't ever let up until he becomes a better human being. Not just a better senator, but a better person. And that'll never happen.